Hello everyone, and let me welcome you everybody to my YouTube channel. My name is Dan, or if you like, Montana Vlog, and starting now I'm gonna tell you the story of my life. Actually, the bad side of my life, the dark side of my life, prison time. Now, there was some moments in my life when I was idiot enough to believe that I can make illegal money and get away with it. But when you run after illegal money, you end up in prison eventually. I know, if you're smart, you learn from your own mistakes. But this time, I need you to be a genius, and I want you to learn from my mistakes. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, so you can be safe. Before we start, I need you to prepare yourself a coffee, a milk, a juice, whatever you like, and most important, don't forget to give your loved ones a hug. Because life is short, man. You never know when you're not gonna have the chance to give them a hug. Trust me. That being said, let's go. I never been to US prison, but I saw a lot of videos about it, a lot of documentaries on HBO, on YouTube also. There are a lot of content creators from USA describing how the prison in US is. And today I want to compare these two different systems. So let's start with point number one, guards. In USA, from what I saw, they are, man, pretty aggressive. But let's not forget, there are also a lot of dangerous prisoners in USA. The guards in Romania, if you show them respect, they will show you respect. If you understand that what they do is just a job for them, it's fine. There are guards who get a little bit personal. They are unprofessional, some of them, especially the young ones. The young guards have some problems accommodating with the system. If you don't make them any problems, they will not make you any problems. Of course, everyone has a bad day. I always understood that. If I saw a guard who's having a bad day, I always tried not to disturb him. Only if it was necessary, an emergency. But other than that, no. Have a nice day. Always smiling. Why not? A smile costs nothing, man. You can earn so much with just a smile, sometimes. The guards are pretty nice. If you make them problem, they will make you problem. You are on their playground. So be careful how you play. Maybe some other inmates will respect you more if you act like a thug with the guards. But other than that, you don't win nothing. You're just gonna lose a lot of rights. A right to call home, a right to get visit, a right to go shopping. So for what? Do your time, don't disturb them, they will not disturb you. And everyone will be fine. So in Romania it's like that. In USA, they are a little bit aggressive. But like I said, in USA there are a lot of criminals. Dangerous criminals. The food, man, I don't know, man. I don't know about the food, man. Where is better? I have some friends who were in prison in USA. They also got hamburger, man, like a McDonald's menu, you know, with fries. But very small portions. So for a guy who makes sport also, a little bit of moving, I don't know if that food is enough, man. In Romania, they give you plenty. If you want another portion, they will give you another portion. You want more? Yes, please, can you give? Yes, take one more. In prison, I worked in kitchen, so I know. Every time an inmate asked me for more, I gave him. The food is from God, it's not from home. The food is from God. But in Romania, the food tastes worse. In Romania, you get a lot of cabbage, you get a lot of cooked beans, a lot of rice, and a lot of potatoes. Potato soup especially. Potatoes with cabbage, then potatoes with rice, all mixed. Sometimes they give you all the menu at once. Yes, but you're not starving. The best food is cooked beans and rice sometimes. No, man, the food is very hard to swallow. The food in prison is very hard to swallow, but after a while you get used to it. The cells. Now depends how many years did you got. Because we have also, like in USA, systems, different systems. If you're under 3 years, you go in a prison where you have like 12 hours, the door open, you can go visit the other inmates. If you have more than 3 years, I had 8. So I was in a prison, maximum security prison, where the dangerous inmates are. So I had only 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day, the door, not the door open, but 2 hours a day I was allowed to go outside in the prison yard. We're gonna talk about maximum security prisons. In a maximum security prison, there are like 8, 6, 4 inmates in one cell, which is okay because you can communicate with others. It's very important. It's very important not to be alone in a cell. You go crazy. Loneliness can kill you. No matter who you are, loneliness will kill you. Loneliness can kill me. I admit it. I hate to be lonely. Yeah, I feel the need to be loved. Not in prison, outside, I mean with my wife. But in prison, you really need to socialize. Time goes fast. If you tell me your story, he's gonna tell me his story. The other guy makes a joke. You know, you forget about your problems. It's very important. In USA, from what I saw, maybe I'm wrong, they keep you one cell, one guy, or 2 guys in one cell. But it's very small. In Romania, it's not so small. Now, depends also from prison to prison. There are prisons where are 18 people in 50 quadrat meter room. So, too many inmates. But we had luck with the European Union, because European Union told us, make some changes if you want to be part of European Union. So they made some changes. It's better now than before. That's why I believe in Romania, the cells conditions are better than in USA. Now, the inmates. Let's talk about the inmates. In USA you have gangs. In Romania we don't have gangs. We never had, we never will have. No way. Okay, we have these young guys who are listening to trap, skrr, brr, and they are in some kind of gangs, but not aggressive gangs. They just consume a lot of medicine. Junkies. Not dangerous. They are dangerous for themselves, right? But not for the other people around them. So in prison we don't have gangs, but we have clans. What clan mean? In Romania, when we talk about clans, we talk about poor families with a lot of children growing up in some bad conditions and start making a lot of illegal activities. A clan, from my opinion, is more united and more dangerous than a gang, because in a clan we talk about brothers, family, real family. In a gang we talk about a group of people having no family connection with one another. That's why a clan is more dangerous, more united, more difficult to break than a gang. Depends in which prison you go, you're gonna find some clans, some family members who are locked up. But if you mind your own business, you'll be fine, to be honest. If you don't look for trouble and you don't have that dumb face, I give you an example. You come in my room and I tell you, man, you look stupid. And you're like, no, I'm not. From that point, I know I can tell you a lot more and I can do you a lot more. So you have to have some attitude, but not too much. Everything with limit, you know what I mean? Look, we can joke, it's fine, but until here. From here, it's too much. If you accept, it's okay. If not, tell me. We find a solution. So you have to have some prerogatives in prison. You are not going to cross those lines. They are not going to cross those lines. And everyone will be fine. In Romania, when you go in prison, you're like you against the whole prison. So on one side is okay, on the other side, not so good. On one side is okay because I come in prison and it depends on me how my prison time is gonna look like. But on the other side, you don't have any protection. Like in USA, for example. In USA, you go, there is a group of people, they will take you. But in USA, you have to fight also for their problems. In Romania, if you make a problem, you fight for your problem, not for somebody else. From my perspective, that's good. I don't want to join a group of people and if one of them have problems with another guy, I have to interfere also. No. In Romania, you mind your own business. And I believe that's good. Anyway, I don't like groups of people. I always was alone. Even when I was a criminal, man, not so much with other people making criminal activities. Always by myself is better. Only I know what I'm doing. If you know what I mean. But sometimes I was forced to go also with other people because they had some good points or some good businesses. But I end up in prison. Yes, I end up in prison. Also in prison, I was by myself. I showed respect to everyone. Hi, how are you? A joke, a little bit. 2 jokes, too much. Depends what kind of jokes, you know? Because from a joke, you start to make fun of me. When you start to make fun of me and I let you, we're gonna go to the third step. where you are gonna bully me. Doesn't work. So you make a joke with me, fine. But when you cross that line and you make fun of me and other people laugh, stop. What? Let's go. You stop right here, or from here you face the consequences. Depends what you want. This is also available in real life, man. It's good to respect everyone, but don't let anyone make like fun of you. Don't be too nice. Because when you're too nice, you're too stupid. You know what I mean? Be nice, but with limits. Until here, stop. What? Not what. Stop. You know you're wrong. Yeah, okay, man. Okay. Please don't let me tell you the next time. I will not tell you. 100%. In Romanian prison, depends on you how you make your prison. Depends on you. Be nice, but not too nice. Be tough, but not too tough. Sometimes you have to know when to step back. Sometimes you have to know when to face the consequences. We talk about prison, but same things are available outside. Because outside is also a prison. Locked up or not, we are all inmates. Prison store, almost the same as in USA. It's not much you can buy, and the prices are more high, are double than outside, man. Double. Not so much you can buy, you're allowed to buy only for 100 euro a week. They do that to avoid businesses between inmates. If I'm allowed to buy for like 1,000 a week, I can pay other inmates to do a lot of other things for me. So to avoid that, every inmate is allowed to buy only from $100 a week. Now let's talk about how fast can you be released from prison and under what conditions. In Romania also depends from prison to prison. Every prison has its own rules. But in a lot of prisons in Romania, if you behave nice, from 8 years you make 5.5, like I did. If you don't have any negative reports, you go home. From 1 year you make 8 months. If your punishment is more than 10 years, you go with 9 months a year. If it's under 10 years, you go with 8 months a year. If you are over 60 years old, you go with 6 months a year. If you are in a wheelchair, you have a handicap, you go with 6 months a year. In USA, man, in USA, you have also a lot of options, but man, in USA, if you steal an egg, they give you 400 years, man. They have such big punishments, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I saw like punishments with, I don't know, 400 years. 4 life sentences. Why you give 4 life sentences, man? Do you believe in reincarnation, or why do you give 4 life sentences to a prisoner? Please tell me that. I never understood that. We are not elephants. I mean, you know, give him, I don't know. In Romania, for example, very important. If you get a life sentence, if you behave nice, after 15 years you go to a commission and they will reduce your punishment from life sentence to 25 years. And if you behave nice, after 20 years you're gonna be released. So you still have a chance to live. It's not like in USA, game over. We don't have death penalty in Romania. I'm happy we don't have, because maybe it would have a positive impact. I mean, a lot of criminals will be afraid of doing a lot of really bad stuff. But on the other way, we saw in USA also a lot of innocent people on death row. How can we trust a judge? How many innocent suspects were on death row? Some of them died. And only after their executions, the judge found out he was innocent. That's why I don't believe in death row. No. If you commit a murder, life in prison, that's it. Don't kill him. But I'm from Romania, maybe I have other mentality. But I prefer life in prison for murderers than death row, and after he is convicted and after he is killed, to find out that he was innocent. In Romania, in prison, you're more safe than in USA. In USA, from what I saw also on documentaries, a lot of documentaries, you can get killed very easy in prison. In Romania, it's not like that. Everyone is minding his own business, trying to get out, to go back to their families, because in Romania, most of the prisoners are there because they chase money, or some of them with sexual charges, but most of them are because they chased illegal money. Not like in USA, where we have a lot of gangs, they shoot each other just because they are from rival gangs. For what they killed each other, I don't know, I never understood. For a block, for a street, what are you doing on my street? It's not your street. It never was, never will be. You live with rent. What's wrong with you? Why do you kill another guy? But like I said, I don't understand gangs mentality. It's too much for me. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learn that freedom is more important than money. You have enough time to make money, legal money. It's very important to spend time with your family, with your loved ones, because life, like I said, is not a PlayStation game where you can replay the mission or the level once again. If they got you, game over. There is no turning back. Put more price on your life, put more price on your freedom. Put more price on the moment you spend with the loved ones. Very important. Money comes and goes. Cars are just objects. As long as you chase expensive cars, expensive clothes, you're just a slave of the matrix. That's when you became a matrix slave, when you are addicted to expensive stuff, superficial stuff. Find the real values in life. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, I was done. Take care and see you soon.